people, we are back. It's the next week.
Back at it again.
Yeah. You might get paid today. Don't know. No,
right.
It's probably next week, huh? I don't know.
I don't know their schedule.
Me neither. But welcome back, y'all. This is But Don't Quote Me, a podcast about life, love, and the culture, but do not quote us.
Period.
Ever. I'm Lindie.
I'm Madison.
And we are back, like I said earlier. Today, we're gonna talk about, our lives, not our lives, but life in general. But yeah, for the daily shenanigans, which is our first segment, I'm gonna let Madison take it off.
Period. Okay. Let me fix my fucking pro. Yeah. Okay. So today for our daily shenanigans, we're going to be talking about being the fun girl, okay? You heard the song by Summer, just being seen as a fun girl and, basically people judging you off your aesthetic, but also trying to fit into everybody's criteria. And this came up, this type of shit just keeps coming up because I guess people just give certain aesthetics and they're just like, oh, like if you have a BBL, they're like, oh, you're giving fun girl. Or if you look a certain way, you're just giving fun girl. You act a certain way, you're giving fun girl. So we're going to talk about that. And yeah, so I guess starting off, do you think like whenever you see somebody with a BBL, you think that's giving fun girl? Because that's what they're saying. And they're saying they're not fun girls. Like they're real people.
Yeah, no, they are real people. I don't think it's giving fun girl, but I can see why they would say that because, men are visual, apparently is what people say.
Yeah.
So they seen small waist, big ass, they thinking, wow, I want to fuck her. Mm-hmm. Not like, I wonder what she's like as a person. I'm not saying to do it all the time, but like that's the vibes. That's what the BBL girls are saying about these men and how they approach them after they get a BBL.
Yeah.
Or just in general, like I feel like I kind of felt like this or feel like this. I don't know, not really that much because I don't be dealing with niggas, but when I did, it was like, dang, you really just want to have sex with me. And like, okay, I got titties, I got ass, cool, but like, what about me?
Yeah.
That's just so rude. But I figured, I don't know. Me personally, I just stopped talking to niggas. Well, not stop talking, but like, very much set those boundaries. Like, I don't want that with you. So please leave me alone. But I could definitely see it. Like I said, men are visual. They seeing ass, they seeing waist, they seeing maybe titties. They're like, ooh, period. Don't let the face be eating. Because now, you what, like a triple, quadruple threat. They invested.
Yeah.
Even though they shouldn't be like that.
Yeah, I feel like, at first, like, of course, when you see somebody, you're just like, ooh, like, they look good, or, ooh, yeah. So, it starts off visual, but a lot of people just don't want to go further than that. Like, they don't really want to talk, see how you live and see where you at, see really what's up with you. Just very surface level type stuff. And it's like, damn, still?
Yeah, people, I don't know, men just be putting women in boxes. Because, like, even on flip side, men be like, oh, she's wifey material. You could tell she like you gotta wife her, da. And sometimes they be saying that not even knowing nothing about you. It's just like a vibe. I don't know what the vibe is, but it's a vibe.
Oh yeah, they said it's
that
a
they
vibe.
Be getting. They always like, oh, it's just a vibe. Da. It's something that's being given off that gives. Oh, okay, wait, I can't play about. I can't play with her like I can play with everybody else. But I don't know why.
That must mean like different stuff for everyone because sometimes I see niggas and I'm be like, I'm not finna take him serious. I don't know what it is, but sometimes I just be looking at him like, this is an unserious nigga.
Oh, for sure.
I think everybody does it like.
A lot of times, no, for me, a lot of times if I'm doing that, it's because I know something about you already. Like, or either that or I've been around you. I've been around you a lot and you just out the woodworks got something to say about me. It's like, you ain't really on nothing for real because you know me for a hot minute. If you was interested, you would have been interested. I don't know what now would have done because, like, I've been around. So then it just gives like, well, I mean, shit, hold on. She kind of cute. I can see about it. But it doesn't seem like you want nothing for real because, like I said, been around you.
Facts.
Or I just know about you and I'm like, you've never been serious, so I don't know why you talking to me.
I don't know. Maybe if I catch them doing like some unserious stuff, like I see you out somewhere and you just, I don't know, something just gives unserious. Like, look at the way that nigga's just walking.
Goofy.
I'm just goofy nigga. Nah, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I guess it is sometimes a vibe, but it's just like, fuck it. These people don't know you for real, so I mean, I wouldn't really take it to heart. I mean, but that's coming from me. Like, I'm sure, like, it probably is really hurting hoes' feelings. Like, dang, nobody's taking me serious. They think I'm a fun girl, and that's why Summer wrote that song. She was sad on that song.
I felt her. I feel like you just have to assess the situation based off of what you really want to do. Like, okay, you don't want to be a fun girl anymore. Then, I mean, you can't stop the way people perceive you.
Yeah.
Especially if we're talking about, like, BBL stuff. Like, if we're getting into, like, physical change of my body to make it, like, you know, not make it look more sexual, but, like, if that's, like, the beauty standard for, like, you know, sexuality and, like, really getting feminine and, like, womanhood, whatever the case may be, if you're changing your body to then fit in that mold, I can see why that would now become an issue for you. So you really just have to, like, I think it just goes, you just have to have more boundaries. Like, you can't just let these niggas just come and whatever they perceive you as become what your role in their life is. Like, you really got to be like, alright, my nigga, I know what you're coming here for, but this is what I want. And if we're not in line, you gotta go. And you just have to be strict with that, because if not, you're gonna have fucking niggas just constantly in your life. Like, and then you're gonna be complaining like, I'm always the fun girl. No, I'd rather be the no girl. I'd rather be the girl's like, damn, she really don't play the, yeah, I don't. If you're not serious, let it go. Don't talk to me. There's no need to talk to me. And not everybody want to go on that type of journey, because, you know, it becomes a lonely one, because these niggas really only want one thing. But when you fully ready for it, I'm telling you, that's the way to go. Don't even take the time, try to turn a nigga into something that, or change his mind. No. He already has a preconceived notion. And as we all know, those are kind of hard to change once you, like if you don't know the person, you already got something in your head about them, very rarely do they change their mind. So it's like, don't even worry about all that. Just stick to your guns.
Not as facts.
If you don't want it, don't do it.
If you said, that's facts. If you said a lot of boundaries and stuff, you know, they can't really, the only thing they'll have in their mind is their own ideas. Like, and you really can't control nobody's ideas for real, okay? And you can't really fit into everybody's vision or criteria or whatever they want your aesthetic to be, because you can only really be yourself, okay? So, yeah. I mean, if they think you're a fun girl and you're not that, like, honestly, you really can't stop it. Right. You really stop them from being around you, but so you can't stop what people perceive you as. Like, I mean, you can try to change it, but, like, if that's really, like, let's say you really are a fun girl, like, no bad stuff, but, like, that's your vibe. Yeah, like, that's your vibe. That's your vibe. Like, fuck it, you know? And, hey, if that's what you are and people are perceiving you as that, isn't that kind of good, though? Because then at least they're getting what you're giving out. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's fine.
But
I think for a while, I was like, especially in college, it's like I was having fun living my life, but then it's always like, oh, I want a man. But it's like, you're literally being a fun girl, but saying you want to be the wife. So it's like, you kind of have to, what's the word? You have to show and prove. Like, if this is what you want, you must act accordingly. So it's like, dang, you sitting there wondering, like, why everybody always coming to me like this? Why every man, like, approaches me in this way? But it's also part of it, you are giving it off, babe. Like, you fucking with it, you vibing with it, but then you mad at it. So it's like, same thing. It's the same thing with the boundary shit. You gotta assess the situation with yourself too. Like, my man is like, you like that, but you're complaining about it. It's coming to you. You don't like it. Like, you gotta figure it out for yourself first.
You know, most time in most situations, I really don't be saying anything. Like, I feel like I can still be fun, like have fun, but like I don't really set any boundaries. Don't really say like this is what we finna do after this fun shit. So I think that was really the problem. I just never said shit. Like I really am a go with the flow type person. Like, and I'm so easy to please.
But now I gotta be hard body.
It's important, like, to get to where you're going, you gotta be on it. It's like, dang.
I know, like I can't just have
things can't flow naturally. This shit sucks.
I don't know if people did this or like I feel like it was just like this whole, you know, people be like, oh, basically like if you're not worried about having a man, he gonna come, and when it happen, all them type of things.
Not that rom-com theory.
Exactly. But it happens for some people, but then you have to just it's like everybody's life is different. So like some people can just live a fun girl life and then just get swooped up out of nowhere. It's like, wow, this is my man forever. And some people have to literally live the true wifey life, or whatever you consider that. Let me not put anybody in the box, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever the opposite of fun girl is, we're gonna say wifey life. Sometimes you gotta live that true and full wifey life until the right man swooped in at the right time. And sadly, the fun girl to wife pipeline didn't happen for me. So I guess I have to, you know what I mean?
I gotta keep having fun.
I gotta pretend like I'm a wife before I am a wife or some shit. I gotta cuff myself before I get cuffed. Getting outrageous out of here.
I think my problem is I just don't really be outside. Like, I don't really be like, people don't see me. Yeah, I don't really be socializing. I mean, I think,
but it's like, damn, bitch, you can't catch me at the grocery store. Like, why do I have to?
Nigga, I barely be there. Like, I be door dashing. They be bringing it to my house.
You gotta do I feel it. Definitely go out, but do things
I work remote too.
To do
Shit, they are not seeing me nowhere.
Yeah, you gonna need to take up a little class of something.
I do
something,
but it's.
You do workout? Don't you do yoga?
I do yoga. It's me and a whole bunch of white women, bro. I'm not getting.
You gotta go where the men at.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Maybe just go to a gym that's really packed, or.
But I'm like, we got a gym here. I don't want to pay for that. Now I'm paying to look for niggas. That's outrageous.
Apparently.
That's outrageous.
I'm trying to think, where else do men be at that women would be at too?
I'm telling, and this was on the episode, y'all, if y'all didn't see it, we asked Rondo on his episode, like, where do you find these niggas in real life outside of school? He gave us nothing. He don't even know where he be at. So it's like...
if you're listening to this episode, please go down in the wherever comment section you're at, and let us know if you're a man or a woman that knows where men be at. Where do men be that women can also be that isn't the gym? Because we got that already.
Listen,
where else there he at?
He's not finding me there. He better come to that yoga class. I'm sorry.
My thing is, I be at the gym.
Yeah.
I be running the Mad Miles thing. Mm-hmm. I go to like random fitness classes here and there when I'm trying to, switch it up, have some fun. Like, I'll go out with friends. The girl be active. We traveling. Let's not act like we don't be outside. We just don't be outside that much in our city. But we be traveling.
Right, you gotta be in your city.
Be at.
Listen, I'm finna move, so at this point, there's no need for me to start nothing
I'm sure
here.
DC got something for you. A place.
God. Damn. Yeah, that's where I'm be at, I guess, if you're looking for me. If you're trying to find me next year. Bro, please run me down. Running down on me.
Waiting on you.
Running down on me after 15 minutes in a podcast, and you heard where, listen, at least he got the Addy.
That's why you're a hard worker, so I might have to.
That's giving a Lifetime movie. I don't like that. Mm-mm.
It's like those white women that was putting in the hard work to lock their man down.
I don't want nobody working that hard. Okay, I gave my I gave my Build-A-Boo. I gave my Build-A-Boo, and that was not it. That was not on the top 5.
Next year, I'm shooting my shot. That's one of the things I'm gonna do.
Next year, see, that's your problem. You should have did that shit today. We need to do, y'all.
I don't see
we
anybody.
finna do the TikTok trend where niggas just gotta talk to somebody, because I don't know why they're doing that.
Okay, yeah. The next party that we go to, maybe we'll go to a New Year's party.
Not another one, bro. But Random thought. They be pulling up pictures like, oh, this is who I think like you. We can't do that because I ain't got nobody for you.
I have nothing.
I said
literally, I have. Well, I could tell you somebody that is, but not. I think.
Huh?
Like, I could show you someone that is interested in you, but I can't show you something that I think is interested in you.
Child, these niggas ain't serious. Don't show me no shit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Don't show me no shit.
If we talk about unserious shit, oh, I got a list, baby. But if we talk about serious shit, it's crickets.
Yeah, well, if you want to do something unserious, we got something for you, bro.
What?
What city you want? You want Durham or you want Charlotte?
I'm thinking about that sometime. Like, I'm finna be unserious again because life was fun.
No, for real. That's what I'm saying. Next year, fuck whatever I had going on.
They be getting on my nerves though. It's like y'all only want one thing, and then you want me to still be nice to you, and we vibing, we chilling, we hanging out, we going on.
My thing is like
in a relationship or not in a relationship, it's just up and down. No,
I just be giving like very much mean, cause like some niggas really be telling me like they feel like I don't care about them. And I just wonder like what they did for me to feel like I need to, like what we have established. I don't feel like
be doing nothing.
I feel like why do we have to really put a lot into this if we're not really doing nothing?
I do not understand.
I guess it's because it's
I do not understand.
Like messing, because we're messing around is like they just expect like, okay, like now we bonded, like now we cool
Because of sex?
Yeah. And it's just like, yeah, I see why you think that.
I guess because we're women, they expect that.
I guess that's the case because I just don't know.
I'm like the same way you could detach, I could detach.
I'm like, if it's not serious, then why would I do that?
Exactly.
I'm like,
why would I even be? It's annoying, but I'm gonna work on doing what I want to do and not what the situation calls for, because one thing I will do is do what the situation calls for.
Period. We gonna wild shit on life.
Okay, period.
Okay, do you be upset like when you don't fit into someone's like criteria, like, oh, like you not they type? Like if you really like you feeling them, like, ooh, I need it, and they gotta just kind of like turn you down.
Hold on. So yeah, that has never. I'm gonna be honest. The only time I be feeling a little like butthurt is if, you know, like you at a party or whatever, or you somewhere and you see a nigga like, yeah, he is fine or whatever. You just talking or thinking about it. You ain't okay. Let's say thinking about it. You ain't say nothing.
Yeah. And
then that same man start talking to your friend or talking to somebody you know. You be like, it's internal. You be like, damn.
Oh my gosh, bro. One time I was out with Yasa, bro, my bestie for the niggas on the podcast, and bro, we went out and I was like, I like this nigga, like he's fine, he looked good. Went over to talk to this man. Why he asked me about Yasa? And she wasn't we had been drinking, she wasn't registering it, so she's like, what, bitch, go back, go talk to that nigga. I said, the nigga want to talk to you. And she, like, for some reason it was not clicking, and she was like kept trying to push me. It clicked 30 minutes later, and he was really talking about her. I'm like, well, she has a man, so gotcha, nigga. You fucked up.
I feel it. That be it. It'd be a little bit, it'd be a shot to the ego, like, damn, bitch, fuck me then.
Right.
Okay. I thought it looked good tonight, but I get it. Yes.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah, but that's only really the times. Or if you just, you know, I don't know if you have this, but I definitely have a friend that, like, anywhere I go with her, a man's gonna want her. And maybe at first it was like, oh. But now I'm used to it, 'cause, like, yeah. But something like that to a woman that I guess is insecure or just can't like really assess the situation, that's how haters form. Cause like if you listen, I'm talking everywhere. I'm telling you, that's how haters.
Oh my
form.
God.
Like also frenemy shit, I can 100% see why women get mad and stuff like that. Cause they be like, yeah, everywhere I go, nobody wants me. But it's like, no,
not the hater is building up. No, that's hilarious.
No, literally. It's, every time a nigga come up to her, you be like, oh my God. Even if you don't want them.
Not you want them.
You like, damn, this is the fifth nigga tonight. Where's my...
Start turning into fractions. Niggas is
no,
1/4
like,
hater.
1/4 of a hater. Now I'm 2/4, 3/4. I can understand how women become frenemies over that type of shit for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm just a big believer of what's for me is for me, babe. Like, them niggas, whoever they are not for me. Half the time they not even for her. But they damn sure not for me. Because if they was for me, they would come talk to me. So, but that's just me though. I know. Like I said, not everybody, you know, you gotta build thick skin when you have fine friends. It's sick. Not even just fine, because I feel like all my friends are fine. But like, some people just are like, they have something about them. Like, the vibe is just like attractive.
Yeah.
And you just gotta know that. Like, that's people. That's what happens.
Fix. Shit.
Here he is, so you know. I don't even know how I got on that tangent, but no, you had asked me a question.
Oh, shit. I did. Oh, I literally was talking about like fitting into people's criteria. Oh, I asked you whether it made you mad. But yeah, I can understand those.
Does it make you mad? You be like,
yeah, the only thing that really hurts my feelings is definitely like if I say, because most of the time I'll be like, oh, I think he's cute, and then he talks to my friend and it's like, oh, now that's just kind of embarrassing because I said it out loud. Like, I told them. Right. And that's what I be doing now. But also, what else? I think, I don't know. I think, maybe like one time I was shooting my shot and like, actually, no, I did it really badly. So I see why. But he like, it didn't go nowhere, and that made me sad. Cause I'm like, I don't do it often.
Right,
I'm like, the one time, like, no, for real, it was just the only one that's like didn't go nowhere, and I was just like, well, was it me? Was it?
Yeah.
But am I not it? But then I was like, fuck it.
Drama?
Yeah. Luckily, I did that super drunk, so I was like, I wasn't really hurt for long.
Period. That's the best part.
Okay. Period. Okay.
I think the only other time I could see like not fitting somebody's mold is if they like. Yeah, it is kind of weird if somebody like meets you and gets to know you, and then they're like, I didn't think you would go be like this, but like not in a positive way. So I'm like, so you don't like me? Like, I don't like. What do you mean by that? Like,
I thought you'd be different.
Be weird.
Because people be making up like in their head how they think you're gonna act, like based off of how they see you and just like their own little vision, and it just like most of the time it don't be working out for them. Like, ooh.
Yeah, it do be kind of weird. I'm like, I don't know.
Bro, also, random, you know what would be hurting my feelings? When people be like, oh, you actually funny. Like, do I look unfunny?
Bro, I be mad when people tell me I'm not funny. I'm like, you must not know a bitch.
Damn, they told you that?
One thing I would do, not even, maybe it's my fault, but it be men. Like, they just be like,
niggas don't want you to be funny. I don't
like,
think niggas want you to be funny.
You don't get the jokes? Because I be eating that. I literally like was asking I was asking friends in general, but I was asking my male friends, like, let's think about it. All the women you know, who's really giving it to you like me? Answer. And they tried. Some of them gave me my props, but you know, most of them were like, I don't. I'm like, nigga, well, shut the fuck up.
No,
okay.
I mean, I don't have a lot of friends, like to give you hella numbers, but you're definitely funny, bro. I wouldn't.
I feel it. Like, I ain't like so well with you.
But like, I mean, I guess niggas just don't have the same humor as us. Like at this point,
I guess
at this point we spent like the whole year together, so I had to do something. I had to laugh.
Had to be funny too.
Right, shit. Something had to be funny.
But also, part of me thinks like maybe I'm not, especially like romantically, not my friends, but like romantically, maybe I'm not like full on giving my full personality to them. Maybe that's why they don't know.
You need to put on your comedic like tour.
Okay,
like you need to have your segments up.
But the thing is, I will really get into a good conversation. Like I'm a do. You know what I mean? I'm a do.
I don't really chat.
And that's probably the issue. They don't get
a couple episodes. I was like, dang. Like I see why we vibe, but then like honestly, I feel like I'd be funnier than your niggas. So I feel like I'm a little bit less mysterious, you know? Because I was like, maybe that's why we work so well. And then I was like,
yeah, but it's like
I like engage more.
Saying that's what I'm saying. Like a person who appears to not be a talker, but like really is, but like not that much in person, maybe. I don't know, or maybe it's just like maybe I'm just looking for like a connection, like when we together or with Kiki, but you don't really Kiki with everybody. That's probably what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm still working on my true definition of the exact type of man I'm looking for, because I'd hate to put out in the universe that I want a nonchalant, quiet nigga, because the word nonchalant can never be used in my vocabulary.
Okay, don't do
I
it.
just like him to be a little quieter, not nonchalant.
Talk to him. Yeah, I think every time I say a list on this podcast, I really be thinking like, dang, like that wasn't it. Like I need.
Yeah, I ain't get to it yet. I need to really like.
I need my top 5.
And work hard.
My top 5. I'm really trying to get there. Like, what's up? Like, I know funny. Yeah. Funny is the only one where I know like, okay, this nigga has to be funny. That's the only one I can let ride. The other ones, I be thinking like, what? Is that what you? I think funny and like the whole caring, thoughtful, kind combo in one though. Mm-hmm. So I don't have to use the extra for.
Right, really invested in me.
Period.
I think I like it. Like, and vice versa type shit.
Honestly,
if a man really made me feel like I could, you know, wholeheartedly give to them, like really be super nice and really involved, then I'm probably super in it. I always be feeling just a little bit like
I be on defense.
Let me hold off.
I be on hard defense.
I be like, let me hold off a little bit because you not.
Niggas be like, why are you acting like that? I'm like, why are you making me act like this? Like, it's just very unserious. You gotta have a guard up, okay?
Yeah. And it be early too. I'm like, damn, bitch, you didn't even let me fall for you. I couldn't even get there.
You didn't even let me make up a story about how we gonna be together forever. Like,
exactly.
But in my mind, though,
I'm sitting here just trying to figure it out.
Ooh, yeah.
And then you get weird, and I'm like, what's wrong with this nigga? I can't even be real with you. They do be weird.
Yo, back to the hater shit earlier. I seen this girl on Twitter and she was like, if you're not a certain percentage of hater, we can't be cool. Like, why would you say that?
What was the percentage? She just said
I think it was 25.
Oh no, I feel that though. I really do, because you know sometimes
you
just want to gossip and kiki with your friends, and then some people be like, no, because what if they're like, no, fuck all of that. I just want to have a conversation. Like,
this is not real.
Right? Some people be trying to be so nice, like, okay, y'all, but he could be going through something. No, fuck going through something.
You know
that nigga's a munch. No.
No, for real. I be saying this.
You gotta have a little bit of head in you, just so we can kick it.
Like, I feel like, damn, 25. Is that high? 25 might be too high.
I don't think 25 high. That's a whole 75% of nice.
I don't know. Honestly, also I do be saying like I don't really have, not that like my friends are nice people, but I don't like being around too nice. Like when they too happy, like they too happy go lucky. Cause I feel like there's a lot of horrible shit going on in the world. Like, I know you don't have to let it affect you, but like everything's happy-go-lucky. It just doesn't feel real.